So hi, in Bolton Midbrook here, Laura challenged us to think about the customer in relation to the fitting room and in relation to making every moment special for the customer. So what we wanted to do was actually think how kind of functionally can we incorporate this and how can we actually help the customer's experience. Charlotte is going to talk to you obviously in a few minutes about how she improved environment and what she did kind of to actually make it look better. What we thought about was how to enhance the customer's actual experience while they were shopping. So we did a number of things. Firstly, I mean, I don't know how any of you feel, but when you're trying on outfits, sometimes if you come in shopping on your day off and you're wearing flats and you're trying to buy a dress or a formal pair of trousers, you don't tend to bring heels with you. So what we did was we actually put a heel station in the fitting room. And what that basically means is we have every size, from sizes 3 to 8, for a customer that if they're trying on formal trousers or they're trying on a dress or they need something with a height to be able to gauge the leg length in their outfit, these are available for them to actually try on. So we thought this is a great way to link sell as well, because if they like the footwear, it means they can buy it also. We also have every single size of belts as well, just to help accessorize customers' outfits. So we have small, medium and large, because what we find is that sometimes customers always ask us advice about in relation to styling of outfits and what our opinion is of what they're wearing. So this was another option as well, because again, different dresses and different outfits on people obviously suit different body shapes. So that is something we incorporated, and that's gone down really well with customers. What we also did was we are a big bra fitting store. We do quite well on lingerie and bra fit. So what we actually decided to do is our bra fitters are quite busy. What we decided to do was train every single member of the fitting room team how to band measure. So not to do a fitting, but actually how to band measure around the bust, because 9 times out of 10, even in relation to repro and a customer's experience, if they don't know the measurement and they should really get measured every 6 months, they will come in and generally they can have an incorrect band size. So at least if we can band measure them, it narrows down the amount of options they're bringing in. They will only bring in possibly maybe 1 or 2 cup sizes, and even at that, then it gives our bra fitters a hand and helps not disappoint the customer. And actually, our staff really enjoyed it as well, because they're dealing with the customer all the time. So to be able to give them that extra help made them feel really good, and they've given us that feedback. And then finally, what we kind of decided to do as a management team was we decided to commit on peak days, so especially on Thursdays, Fridays and Saturdays, to having a runner, whether it be ourselves or another member of management, over peak hours in the fitting room. And basically what they would do is the staff would as normal direct customers in, but what we would do is we would be here to be able to talk to any customers, to ask if they need alternative sizes, to be a runner and get the alternative size if they needed it, to also give them styling advice if they ask. And it's also really good from a customer engagement point of view, because you actually get to really know the customer. We also were able to talk to them about deals and offers, and also to help with the workload and productivity with our teams. If we were swapping sizes for a customer, we were able to put the size back and just get them another size, so it helped the repro from a productivity point of view. So there's just a few things that we did kind of incorporate into our fitting room experience. We're going to pass you over to Charlotte now, who's going to talk to you about environment.
So we've also improved the entrance of the fitting room just to make it more appealing and welcoming for the customers when they first arrive at the front door. We've added this stand here, which features our spritzing, which the girls are going to be walking up and down the fitting room spritzing a certain fragrance on a weekly basis, and this will be changed just to give customers a variety. And we've also showcasing what perfume that is and how much it is, so in case customers ask. And we've also got on here our weekly bra fitter. So this is to show who's bra fitting on that day or on that week, just so certain customers might want a certain person like Sam, or they might be looking for Judith. So it just showcases the different bra fitters that we've got and makes them more recognisable as well for our customers. This is the entrance to the repro room here, which we've just replaced the curtain with. We had like an old dull red one, which we've replaced with a lighter grey one. And we've also repainted the rail, which, as you'll be familiar with the dark greens, we've just painted that white just to lighten up the room a little bit. And also just down here is the seating area, which we've refreshed and just made a bit more comfortable for the customers with cushions and magazines, just for people to be waiting with their friends who are trying on or family who are trying on in the cubicles.
What we've also done in every single fitting room is we have done an option to have a deal of the week up in every fitting room. So we'll always have a food deal on one, next fitting room on will have a GM deal. So we are also highlighting some of the Sparks offers to customers, just to make them more aware. And also at the main entrance of the fitting room, we also have some spare Sparks cards for customers that haven't signed up yet. The staff also keep an iPad there as well. So it's really, really good for them to be able to search for product for customers if a customer needs an alternative size and we don't have it in store, but also if they need help with or want to talk about Sparks, the option is there for them to do so as well.
So now I'm going to talk about the environment of the fitting room and how we've changed that from a customer perspective and what we've sort of done around that to make that experience better. So just to start with, we've down the corridor we've created some points of interest using these box shelves, and in here we're going to showcase product throughout the week, and this will be changed on a weekly basis, just to keep that refreshed and updated for the customers. So we are using perfume at the minute, but like I said, we do change this. And this is just to sell from. We can always use jewellery or other products in there over different seasons and different trends and things. We've also done the cube hangers, which there's 4 along the corridor, and these are updated again on a weekly basis, just dependent on the current trends or the current season or whatever's trending in the minute. And these dressed with accessories as well, just to give customers a bit of inspiration around what they're buying.